Hey guys, welcome back to Vault Hunters behind the scenes with me, Code Arcanus, and today you've caught me, or more correctly, I hit record when I'm starting to build a tree farm. So, done a bit of digging, so hopefully this should be big enough to hold some trees. But first off, I need to make myself a bone meal farm, because the tree farm which I'm planning on tends to need quite a bit of bone meal. And what I've got for it is we have all these farmers. So I thought an easy way to get compostable things is let's start abusing these farmers. So what do we need? One farmer, two farmers, three. I think we've got 10, have we? 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have one too many. Oh well. 1, 2, 3. Oh, 4, 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So these things are going to be producing. That one should hopefully start producing some crops, and I think these are all wheat farms by the looks of it. What about you guys? Yep, so they'll produce wheat and seeds and hopefully all things compostable. So what I'm going to do is put they need to be one higher, don't they? Because I want farmer, hopper, composter, hopper, chest. Yep. This is why you always do things on the fly. Right, let's try that one again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's try putting them a bit higher. 1, 2, 4, 5. So my plan was to then put hopper, hopper, hopper. Sorry, not hopper. These are composters. Wow, chugging away already. That's cool. And then I want to put a... Oh, digging with it. That doesn't work. Ah, here we go. Pickaxe. Put chest there. Hopper down. Oh, hopper down. Hopper sideways. Hopper sideways. Same thing here. So that should funnel everything into there. Right, so it's chugging away. So let's put the same up on this side. You're going to need some more hoppers, but looks it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oops. 5. Dig that there. Oh, big hole. Let's cover that hole up. Just there. Put some hoppers. Call these hoppers, they're actually composters. And let's, I need to make some more hoppers. I can always never remember this that way around. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I really like that auto crafter. Oh, the crafting grid, sorry. And right. 1, 3, 4, 5. 1 down there. 1 there. 1 there. one. Hopefully, that should start giving me. That's one bone meal. And there we go. Hopefully that should start chucking through the bone meal. And then the idea is we can expand it that way if we need more farmers. That's 2 bone meal. That should sit there quietly chugging away. Yeah. 2 there, 2 there. It's not going to be the world's fastest one. And then here, we're going to make a tree farm. More correctly, we're going to make a create powered tree farm. Right, so first off, what we want to do is we want to get something to chug backwards and forwards to trim everything. So to do that, we'll start 1, 2, 3, 4, that should be right, 1, 2, 3, 4, yep. We'll start, let's go that high. We'll just get a gantry shaft and lay out a nice long line of gantries. Yep. And then what you do is you get right on the end, you put your gear shift. So what that'll do is when it's turning one way and you apply redstone signal, it'll reverse this. So that's how you get something running backwards and forwards. Now, how do we reverse it, I hear everyone asking. Or not if you've watched the tutorial. So, get some working platform up here. So, how do we get a signal to this? Right. Get some cobble deep slate and we'll go 1, 2. And this is where that great thing called the toggled repeater, or what's it called? I'll get the right name now. Powered latch. Why have we got toggle? I suppose it toggles, so it's fair enough. So I need it to go. Toggle latch needs to go there. Powered latch, sorry, goes there. So when you toggle it one on the side, it turns on. When you toggle again, it turns off. So what we now need to do is, that's the wrong level because it's got to be 1 down. Greatest annoyance I've had is getting the level of the redstone stuff right. It's got to be at the right level, otherwise you end up... Oh, grab the gold. We're going to say no to some gold. Actually, redstone repeaters, those redstone things are really expensive, so let's just go... Let's get ourselves a clock. I'll show you how easy clocks are to make in, where did I put them? Redstone. They're expensive, but I'll leave those. Where did I put them? Redstone links, pulse repeater. Here we go. I'll show you this. This is really cool. So let's just hollow this out a bit more. So what we want to do is basically have something which will periodically toggle this thing. So what you do is you put, so you'll go here and here, clear out another, oh, uranium. So first off you make yourself a loop. And you see this one to say, right, this one's going to tick every, let's say 30, let's make it just so we can see it working. We'll go 3 seconds, That one, 3 seconds. And that loop is not big enough. That'll be fluorite and deep slate fluoride oil. Let's put a bit of light up so we can see what we're doing. And let's break this. So, what we've got here is a loop. So this one will trigger. Once it's got a pulse, 3 seconds later, it'll send a pulse. This one, 3 seconds later, it'll send a pulse. So if we then go tick, 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 like that. I need a lever, which I didn't bring. Excuse me for a second. Lever. Right. And through the wonders of editing, I now have a lever. So, go pulse, get going, turn off. So it's turned on, now it's turned off. You watch this one waits 3 seconds, pulses, then that one takes pulses, pulses, pulses. So if you can see, every time it receives a pulse this way, it turns on, and a pulse at the top, it turns off. There we go. Why is that not getting powered? Come here, lever. I need you. Because I thought... Oh, does it have to be on top, does it? Alright. So if we put that. Ah, right. There we go. So that'll be turning one way, then it'll turn the other, and then turn the other way, and turn the other way. So let's get some power to this first. So let's get cog there. Right, so that should be wide enough. Let's go through this wall and let's build ourselves a small power plant. By a small power plant, I've got 2 water wheels. Right, so what we now need to do is the power wheels go here, so we'll come in 1, 2, 3, 4. First off, I need to actually remove my boots because I got frost walkers, which make this writing as I'm building water wheels very annoying because it keeps freezing the water and breaking everything. Right. Don't fall in the hole code, it gets annoying. Right, 1, 2. Right, 2 water wheels. And a shaft. That's what you do. Shaft. Water wheel, water wheel. And then water, water. There you go. That's flowing. And if you watch the direction, every 6 seconds, no, every 3 seconds it turns over. There we go. And backwards. So it's not very fast. But, you know, we are talking about watching trees grow. So what we could do is put a speed controller in here and speed things up, but hey. That's close enough. So that's for the start of it. Let's just turn that off. Let's see, it's wrench. Let's rotate that cog. There you go. That turns it off for the moment. So what you do is you get your entry carriage, sorry. Stick it on here. Now if we turn the cog back on, you'll watch that this will move backwards and forwards. How easy is that? Cool. So the idea is we count how long it's going to take to go all the way down that way, all the way to come back. Vaguely. Because if it gets to the end and it can't go anywhere, it'll just stop. Right, so what do we need to do? So what we're going to have is here, let's just say let's start off here. I need some dirt. So dirt is where we're going to plant some trees. So first off, let's just start by going here, I think. Then 1, 2, 3, 4 hole. 1, 2, 3, 4 hole. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, that's fine. So we'll have 3 trees. There. There. Yep, that looks right. So there goes 6 trees growing. So the problem with 6 trees, what we need to do is we need to have a sawmill. So there are these things called mechanical saws. They need to go there and there. So they'll run along here chopping any trees. When we get to the other end, they'll come back and chop some more trees. But to do that, I need some more mechanical saws. I think I made a whole bunch. I did. And the other thing which I haven't made is I want some linear chassis, which is 1, 2, let's get about 20 or 30 of those. Some of those. So I've just had a really interesting thought, and I'll explain it to you in a second. Get some more. Right. So, what we've got here is that's one row. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. How about here? 1, 2, 3. How about here? Let's make a decent size tree farm. Whether or not this works, I'll find out shortly, I'm sure. Pretty much worked okay on my creative version of this world, or used for testing. So, throw more torches. Get some. So what you have to do is get your linear chassis and build the device. So first off, 1. And let's rotate that the right way. There we go. No, that's the wrong way. There we go. Put one on top. One on top. On top. Let's try and at least rotate them so they all look the same. it's not important, but let's get it. You are trying my patience. Thank you. Fine. Right. Then put a saw here. And a saw here. So this carriage will run backwards and forwards, mowing these trees down. What I want to do is exactly the same here. Actually, let's move them across a couple. 1, 2, 3, there. How's that look? Yeah, why not? We'll give that a go. Have to rebuild those holes, but never mind. And then saw, 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 saw. Oh man, mine's a typical. And then far over there. There. Oh, of course, I have to. Oh no, didn't put the torch in the wrong place. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. And just because this will annoy me otherwise. There we go. So the idea is this whole contraption will move backwards and forwards. And I forgot the glue. Back in a second. Right, now we have got the glue. We've only got 2 other things we need to add to this. One is a couple of chests. Let's put them there, because these saws need to put some, deliver some stuff. And then let's put on, let's see, end here, a portable storage interface. So if you've watched our videos recently, you'll see how they work, because we built one for the mining machine. So let's move that torch out of the way, otherwise it'll get picked up. Nothing, 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 nothing. Right. Because gluing gets annoying. Right, let's just cheat, go all the way to there. That looks good to me. Torch. Let's put a couple of torches back. Let's turn the system on and see what happens. And one here and one here. First off, let's change this to, let's try 10 seconds. So that's going to come one more back. So yeah, you got to be careful, because if you run into stuff with this machine, you end up picking it up and it gets very annoying. And I honestly didn't think that would work. Right. Shall we see what happens? Oh yeah, zombies in the walls. So it stops. That's looking good to me. Ah, told you, picked up that. Cool. And let's put some steps back down so I can get up. Cool, a bit on the slow side, but Right, so that's... So if we go 10 seconds... 1, 2... So it's going to go what? Yeah, I think that needs to be closer to 30 seconds. Let's just go 40 seconds each direction. Alright, well that's figuring out whether or not it can run. Let's see. In line with this, over here, I think if we put a single remote interface there, that looks good. And then we need a chest and a hopper. So we go 1, 2, and then put the chute. Right. Oh, not enough. That's a bit slow. Yeah, there we go. Much faster. Oh, too close, too close. Go away. Yep, thought so. Okay, let's just dig this back a bit. Come on. Yes, there's got to be 2 spaces between your kissies. So that's right. That gets them a bit further out of the way. Yeah, so we go that way, that way, that way. 1. Dispenser. Nice and nice and symmetrical, because I like symmetry. Right, so what will happen is these will spit bone meal out. There'll be a tree here, and when it grows, it'll get harvested. So what we now need to do is... yeah, how to do this. Because I want... Yep, let's just do it the way I was planning on in the first race. So, hopper. 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 One day I'll learn to put these torches in the right place. Nah. Oh. Never happen. Also, I learned to use the right tool and not break everything. And 1, 2. I can hear you. That hopper's wrong, isn't it? One of the enders, yep. That one's wrong as well. I get comments about the lag that this will possibly cause, but hey, it shouldn't be too bad. Right, 1. That looks better. Nope. Basically, I just don't want them to interfere with the machine, because if they do, you get into trouble. And 19 oak chests. 1. Cool, that'll clear, that's fine. Dodge the saw blades because they do hurt. Don't ask me how I know. I've run into them a few times. Right, now I just need to run a redstone signal and boop. I think that clock is probably not ticking fast enough. So did I make any more? No, I didn't. Right, while I'm here, let's get some redstone dust up. Let's get this locked up. And then I'll put a clock in here. So 1, 2, 3. I think I need some repeaters, aren't I? Yeah, let's make ourselves some pulse. Make ourselves 2 more of the pulse repeaters. 1, 2 of those. And then I just need redstone repeaters. What do you need? Stone. Okay, let's just get it working with one first and then I can fix it up later. Give you the grand tour of how it's going to work. So over here, and we'll build a little alcove. Let's just put bone meal in there to start with. Make ourselves a little alcove. Right. So what you can do is get yourself 2 of those and just put them one there, then go beep, 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 beep. We'll go, was it 20 ticks, 60 ticks, no 20 ticks, let's just leave it at 20 and, sorry, 2 and 2. Let's put it 10 and 10. I don't need it going nuts. And then did I pick up the lever? I did. Then the lever to get it going. And I forgot to wire it up to there. So that's ticking away quite nicely. Let's break that because I need to get some oak saplings. Right, so now I've remembered the oak saplings. Let's get this going again. Put that there. We'll just hopefully will grow into a tree. Yeah, it does. Then this will come along. There. It's got stuck. Drat. I see a flaw in my plan. They've got to be lower to the ground, don't they? Because now it'll cut the tree. And then if we watch, come back here, kissy will match up. There you go. 5 logs, 2 oak saplings. Yep. Okay, so now I think I'm going to have to change this so that these are flat across. Right, so as the meme goes, a few hours later, it's actually about half an hour later of me playing around, this is what I've ended up with. So, as you can see, I have, stand up here, 2 carriages going backwards and forwards on slots. And if we go underground, I've had to move the carriage completely underground now. The portable storage interface is there. Yeah, it just runs backwards and forwards now. So, yeah, so no matter how low the tree grows, that should now constantly keep running around. So the next thing we need to sort out is how are we going to plant the trees. So underneath, so there we go. I've got it to make it deep enough. So underneath this, you put the deployer. And the deployer faces upwards. Nope. That faces upwards. What we'll do is we'll put under here a chest, followed by another hopper going into the deployer. And then into here, we can't open it because of that, but I'm going to use one of those remote interfaces. But if we stick into here, the oak saplings, they'll get put down into here, and this will then use them on that block. All we need to do now is now turn it around, which is I need to click on the top to do that. This is where I get my head lopped off by the one of the saws. If I turn it around, yep, and go that way. This is all going to have to be neatly cleaned up, but here. Oh, grief. Really? Sweet. Give me some shaft action. Go 1, 2, 3, 4. What you can do is see how there's that belt running there. You go belt. Because this doesn't really care which way it's running as long as it's got some what's the word? Movement. Because deployers are quite happy working in either direction. There we go. Belt there to there. As you can see, let's just tidy up this so I don't fall down the hole. Ooh, well, okay, that's quick. What you'll see is it'll come through, so it'll get cut, then the deployer instantly plants another sapling, and that'll grow into a tree. There you go. It's easy as that. It's about an hour later. I've got it all wired up. So let's show you what I finally arrived on. So, bone meal farm as was. These things disappear underneath, so pop down under there. So we have this thing running backwards and forwards now, which is cool. This is the delivery system, so these are the deployers shoving up the plant tree saplings underneath. Then there's another row of them there, another row of them there, another row of them there. So that's your 12 deployers. So yeah, they've all got oak saplings in them now, which is good. So far I've got, stack and a half of logs, some sticks and some apples. And what we've also got running now is the modular routers. So this one here sucks saplings from the chest that we just saw downstairs and fires them up into this chest. Then these two routers pull the saplings out and then fires, actually I don't want stacks there, fires them off, looks like a round robin, but fires them off one at a time to the to half the deployers, and this one does the other half of the deployers. Then this side is pulling the bone meal from the bone meal farm and then distributing it out to all the dispensers. And that's it. We have a redstone system here ticking away, triggering the deployers. Not sure why that one's not planting. Weird. Oh, I've got caught on the... Let's fill that hole in so you don't fall down it. Don't know why that one's not planting. We'll have to have a look at that. But anyway, so that's the clock running the dispensers. And another slight problem I ran into is power. So I've had to actually increase the generator a little bit and then slow it down a bit, so it's only running at 16 RPM at the moment. It could run a lot faster if I had the power, which this will eventually solve. Now why is that? That must be on attack rather on use. But all the others look alright, or is this one? That one hasn't got any. Ah, yes, the deploy looks like it's in the wrong mode. It's got a use mode and an attack mode. I think it's set to, that's use, that's attack. Now, how do you change that? So, or is it that? There, use. So that should now start planting. Yep. And we do have a problem that I just don't have anywhere nearly enough bone meal. So actually, I can temporarily, what was this running? 10T. Let's slow that down to 30T. Run this third slot. There, right. Let's just run in here. Let's dump bone meal on that side. Bone meal on that side. You'll see it starts disappearing, and all these will start getting. Okay, it's mainly supplying those two at the moment. I thought it was round robin, but obviously not. So let's just do a manual redistribution at the moment. But yeah, so there you go guys, that's my tree farm. It'll sit here quietly chugging away, producing hopefully lots of wood. And once I can get it sped up a bit and production stabilized, but yeah, I think this is going to have to make a lot more bone meal. The weird thing is this, these guys used to be producing quite a bit, but yeah, it's not a problem. Another row here, dumping into here, another 20 of those, double it, 10 more on the outside, triple it. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed that, guys. If you have any questions, please leave any comments below. Have a look at all my other tutorials. Please go have a look at the one of this. I'll try and remember to link it, which I actually automate the farm for one of these, because it works quite nicely for the farm. And yeah, like and subscribe. See you later. Bye.